What's going on, guys? We're here. I'm on Far Rockaway by Beach 116th and Rockaway Boulevard, right? So listen. It's a good day, bro. Like to be in the presence of where we going to be at. Um, we were trying to think about what we doing and how we're gonna get to where we at, right? So today's a good day. I'm actually gonna be filming a little bit around here for a little bit. I'm supposed to be at my next location for 9 o'clock, but we here early, and I'm just gonna film around for a little bit. Um, like I was saying before, that I was very happy to see my longtime friend Christina Bolden. I was very happy to see her, and big up to yourself, Christina. Big up to yourself. It was a good opportunity for me to kind of get to a place in my life where I said what I said. But unity and principles and whatever I do is about understanding how you build the weight from it. And whatever the weight that you're building from it is all about identity. It's all about finding peace in your life. And this is all about my book, finding peace, finding the unity of whatever it is. But as I find peace, bro, it's like I look at self image. I look at how I'm gonna get to that perseverance in life. But I learned a lot from the message that Pastor Jamal preached, and I was sharing it with my longtime friend. I said to Christina and Lensu that when you're broken inside your heart, though, like if your heart is broken and you need, don't get me wrong, we all need prayer. Don't get me wrong, we all need spiritual guidance. You feel me? But I'm saying to myself is that we all need that spiritual guidance. We all need that spiritual guideline. But sometimes it's all about the unity of what it is. That you're gonna fight for and fight. I learned a lot from being able to understand the principle of how your life is and how you're gonna get to that position. And last 2 weeks ago, I was in Inglewood, Long Island, and I walked from Far Rockaway to Inglewood, and it was a blessing experience. And as I was walking down that road, I said to myself, that self, how I'm gonna get to that position in my life where I need that guidance to become where it at. I tell myself this question all the time, like I could build up a structure balance in life, but I gotta understand why is it that I'm building up that lifestyle structure, right? I told myself, I said, self, if I try to roll the dice someday and I try to get to where I'm going in my life, I'm gonna get there, but it takes baby steps. I'm working on a new design that's coming out this year. It's a basketball wellness design. I actually drew the art myself, and I AI it. I generated through AI. Um, it's a good lesson. It's like a good art that I did, and it's a picture of a basketball, a guy, and I was drawing some art, and I actually put it on a shirt, and I said, "Listen, I'm gonna promote it." So I have a design that I'm dropping out, and it's on Tap Switch. So I'm gonna give you the website that you could go order your Tap Switch merchandise. I had I had a information thing that you could go on for the event. The flyers will be printed out next week. I actually had production review the logo. Everything is fine. The logo will be printed out next week actually. So kind of like next week. I think next week Monday, whatever. So hold on. Yeah, so next week Monday I got everything fill out, whatever like that. So it's kind of next week Monday. We're getting to a place in our life where we're gonna start doing more, like, yeah, doing more, and try to get that fire out, So that's what it is. It is my job that I do for a living. People have to respect that, and if they don't respect it, then they could go to hell. I tell people that all the time. If you don't respect my hustle and how I make money, then go to hell. Right. So that's how I tell people that, because at the end of the day, this is how I bring up my cash. You feel me? This is how I bring in my bread. I tell people all the time, like, if you have a hustle that you want to go after that hustle, bro. Like, real talk. But at the end of the day, I'm not going, like, I ain't gonna kiss nobody's ass to get where I'm at. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that's how it is in life. I'm not gonna be a stuck up piece of shit, and you know how it is. Because in life, it's all about living the life and living how the favor is, And this is how it is. It's all about living your truth. And what is your truth? You feel me? But at that day, I'm not gonna mess up my life for nobody, bro. Like, real talk. But my truth is this: if I feel the opportunity for me to get to where I'm at, I'm gonna get to that position. But my position in life is that when I stay in my grind and I stay in my place, nobody can get to you from that obstacle course. That's a 222 right there. But I'm gonna tell you this shit right here, bro. If I could make some bread and I could be able to do that, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? But it takes some time for me to get that lifestyle in me, But the issue is like, when you deal with a lot of hatred in your life and you say, oh, I have hatred in my heart. I remember what my pastor Pastor Bernard was saying, if you have any hatred in your heart and you say, oh, I want to get to a place in my life that I'm able to build up what I have to do and how I'm going to get to that position, yeah, I'm going to build up that shit, though. I'm going to build it up. But how I'm going to do it is I gotta put my best interest in me to get to that position, you feel me? But I can't get to that position until a person will tell me if I'm right or wrong, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna feel like how life is, I got 15 minutes because I'm leaving here at 8:39. If I leave at 8:27, yeah, I'm gonna leave at 8:27. I got 3 minutes here. I'm gonna hop on a 3-minute bus, and we're gonna take the Q53 Select bus service, and I'm getting off all the way up by Broadway and 78th Street, and I'm gonna walk all the way up 41st. All right, so here we at now, and we're gonna be out here, and I'm gonna get the bus, and I'm gonna take it to another section. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that this video will help you grow. And big up to the people that supported me, and thank you guys for all the love, all right? I'm out.